Thanks, puto.
10-minute timer.
Setting the timer. Okay, 10 minutes and counting.
Thanks, asshole.
How'd you get Siri to be a dude?
In the settings? Like a person?
I don't have an iPhone.
You sound like all the time. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Laughs and Drafts. I am Johan.
I'm Ben, so let's get to this.
We went to Arizona Wilderness, got a couple mini growlers of AZ Wilderness stuff, and we're very excited.
This is my dingling.
Yes, that is the Dirty Hop Water number 7. It's called My Dingaling. It's an IPA, kind of like a session IPA. 35 IBUs, so much more palatable than a 80-something plus IBU IPA, which neither Ben and I are fans of. So this is a good middle-of-the-road bridge. You can call it a bridge IPA.
Well, Wilderness is good at balancing out.
BIPA. BIPA.
Wilderness is really good at balancing out their shit, and kind of their signature thing is this murky, cloudy,
Dirty Hop Water. It's an unfiltered IPA, and they call it a Dirty Hop Water for a reason, because it's dirty hop water.
And
you really want to drink a whole fucking glass of this thing.
I do, because it's really good.
Except we've never tried it before. Look at you, you're just straight to the punch today.
Oh.
No, it smells very floral on the nose. Definitely floral.
It is floral.
Not citrusy, floral.
They're not trying to
really
kill you with.
I feel like it's
IBUs.
combining well with the Milano mint cookie I just had.
Yeah.
It's kind of a good combination. This
Pez
beer pairs really well
with mint Milanos.
This is a good IPA. I could drink this.
I can
Very
drink this
refreshing.
all day.
It's very refreshing.
Yeah. It wasn't terribly hot today, so it was we didn't really need this.
No. But I think Jean's season is officially over.
Done. Yep.
Because I wore it, this is the last time. I'm not super familiar with the flavor profiles of IPAs, so I don't really know how to break it down other than just I definitely feel a hop, but it's balanced out. It doesn't linger. It's not intense. It's got a sweetness.
Sweet. It finishes sweet. It doesn't finish bitter.
It stays a little bit, but not so much where you're like, ah.
It still finishes a little dry, a little bit floral and hoppy, but it's still sweet. It doesn't have that that effect that it sucks the moisture out of your mouth.
Yeah. I feel like the dudes in The Mummy when they just get sucked dry. Yeah. You know they're remaking that movie?
Yeah, which is
and the
really weird.
First of all, it's with Tom Cruise. Second of all, the Mummy's a chick. I'm kind of excited about that. Any last words about this beer? I really like that it's so cloudy and I feel like I'm drinking beer.
I like that it's cloudy. The big macro brews, they always make a big deal about filtering and shit, but I prefer unfiltered.
I agree. They should dye this blue.
Unfiltered gets a lot more flavor.
They should dye this blue and make it like blue milk from Star Wars. But it's beer. Maybe that's what they're drinking. We're all over the place this time. There's no cohesion here. Just Curtis and I one time made a beer. Well, he made the beer. I just kind of watched. It was an IPA. He used Warrior hops and Galaxy hops, and he called it the Imperial Shock Trooper. It was a good IPA.
I don't think I tried that one.
It was a good IPA.
Mm-hmm. But
I thought the name was perfect.
So as far as IPAs go,
but I also think that Curtis makes great beer. I think he's very good at what he does. But one thing that no, but have you ever heard me play the what you were saying? Go ahead.
So as far
but
as
Ben really. Okay.
As far as IPAs go, this is really palatable, really yummy. It is nice and sweet comparatively to a lot of IPAs. But again, we're trying to expand our palate so that we're not just going malts and malts and malts and malts and stouts and chocolate and coffee and sours. We're trying to get into hoppier
develop
things.
our palate, as it were.
So exactly what I just said. I know a lot of people are into the super hoppy IPA stuff. We're just not.
Yet.
We like yet. Yeah. I mean, I guess we haven't developed our palate enough. It's hard to like push through all of the crap that you have to go through to develop that palate.
Well, and when you don't like something, you don't like something.
Yeah.
Ultimately, if we never actually get into it, then we never get into it, and that's fine. But it's important to be adventurous, and it's important to be open-minded.
Mm-hmm.
And try new things. And I think this particular IPA is really good.
It's a good stepping
for
stone.
what we're doing too. Yeah, because it's low IBUs,
Mm.
and it allows us to kind of start, tasting more of that flavor profile.
I'm still not going out and looking for anything that's like 85 IBUs yet.
Right.
Right. You picked this one, so I'm going to let you rate this first.
I'm going to say that I would give this a 3.84. 3.84 dinglings.
Well, dingling is in the name.
Dinglings.
Fine, we'll do dinglings.
It's my decision. 3.84 dinglings.
I'm going to go. I'm going to rate it like within IPAs. As an IPA, I'm going to rate it as a 3.3.
Dinglings. Would you like to tell them about the next beer?
This one is the
Aravipa.
Aravipa Abbey Dubel. So,
I don't remember anything about it. I just know that it had a lot of different spices and crazy things. I think there's like plums.
Lots
and
of
other
plums and cloves and cilantro and pepper.
Cats. Gerbil.
when you say cats, it like I imagine, and since it's an Abbey Dubel, I imagine like the monks from Monty Python and the Holy Grail in the background with the cat just like whapping it against the wall.
It's terrible.
So it's going to be brown and malty and delicious, and so we're going from hoppy and a little bitter to it's brown and malty just the way we like it. You want that more?
You want some more?
Now ready for
I want that more. Aravipa.
It literally, it's just how it's spelled.
I know. It's
Aravipa.
Aravipa. If I'm looking at it, I can remember it, but if I'm not looking at it, I can't
for you to
remember
look at it.
The Abbey Dubel from Arizona Wilderness.
The what?
Abbey Dubel.
The what?
Abbey Dubel.
Is that what it's called? That's the whole name? Abbey Dubel? Or is there another word?
Aravipa Abbey Dubel, you...
And that was harsh. Oh my god.
That's super caramely and malty and spicy.
Caramely and malty and spicy.
Yeah.
This is the kind of beer that I like drinking during the winter.
Yeah, it's a warm...
Because
it's a warm
it's
beer.
very warming. The spiciness is very festive and holiday-y. I feel like I just drank a glass, like a sip of Christmas, of Yule time.
Yuletide carols. Yeah, it's a warm.
I'm
it's a
almost getting
warm
like
beer. I'm glad we got this before it got to be 1,000 degrees outside, because if it was like the middle of July and we got this, I wouldn't want to finish it. So, we went from trying to expand our palate with malty to not trying to expand our palate.
I mean, I definitely would say that
hoppy.
this is a unique Dubel in that there's a lot more spice than there is malt. Like in what I am used to in a Dubel, like I'm used to more malty and less.
This is peppery.
It's very peppery.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think this is definitely a very unique take on the Dubel, which makes me happy. I think it's
well, that's
exceptional.
what Wilderness is known for,
That's
is
what Wilderness is
taking
known for.
very unique approaches to all the beers that they do.
Ben,
Hey,
do you want to tell us how it feels to be a fan of a team that just doesn't want to do well?
they made the playoffs last year.
Did they?
I mean,
I don't know. I don't know anything about football.
it's the second day of the NFL draft today. That's why I'm wearing,
How's that going?
That's why I'm wearing my shirt. I was a little pissed off of their first round draft pick because they picked a position they don't fucking need.
Unbelievable.
I'm
I'm trying to show solidarity.
gonna just set you on fire.
No, I'm being genuine. I'm being genuine in that if I cared, I would be upset as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I knew what you were talking about, then I would be like, yeah, for sure. So I'm saying yeah, for sure, because I want to agree with you, because I support your fandom of the Giants.
This coming football season,
Gary Vaynerchuk is a Jets fan.
Mm-hmm. This coming football season.
Why aren't you a Jets fan?
You and I, because I didn't watch the Jets first.
Yeah. You know what team I like?
Huh.
I like the Cardinals.
Hometown team. There's nothing wrong with that.
I like the Cardinals.
I'll root for the Cardinals.
Because they're Arizona, and I'm Arizona, and that's the only connection I have with any football team in the country at all. I have literally no other reason to be a fan of anybody else.
I will root for the Cardinals, but if they're playing the Giants, I hope they get the living shit kicked out of them.
That's fair. That's fair. I typically am somewhat of a chameleon with football. Whoever the people around me are rooting for, I'll root for them out of solidarity and out of a desperate need to be accepted.
See, I'm the exact opposite.
You root for the opposite.
Yeah, like
fuck those guys.
if I were in the same position as you and I didn't really know anything about it and I really wasn't terribly invested in it.
Yeah, you'd root for the other team, devil's advocate.
Yeah, I just to piss off the people around me.
Yeah. You know what? You know what I've learned recently is that the craft beer scene in Mexico is like exploding.
Well, honestly, some of the best beers that I've had have a lot of like Mexican ingredients, like Mexican coffee, Mexican vanilla, Mexican
That's because
chocolate.
Mexicans are the coolest people ever.
They make some good shit.
Because I'm Mexican.
They make good
and I'm the coolest
shit.
person ever.
I'm not going to go that far.
I'm pretty much the coolest person ever.
So let's get back to this.
I'm gonna give this. Oh wait, it's your beer. You rate it. Probably gonna give it some hoity-toity bullshit rating based on how you would rate.
It's a really unique Dubel.
Blah
Put this
blah
in your beer.
blah blah blah.
And I really like it, and I could drink this all the time if it was a little cooler out.
So I'm gonna give it a 2. We'll rate it.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Wow.
So 4 ring cuts, like the ring haircut that monks have in abbeys.
Ring cuts.
I don't know what that hairdo is called, so I'm calling it a ring cut.
That was like a bowl cut.
Well, it's like a bowl cut, but they shave the top of it, so it's like a ring.
I don't know why they do that. Donut hair.
Donut hair.
I really appreciate how excited you got about that when I said it. You're like, donut hair. I'm really excited about that. So, what'd you call it? 4 donut hairs.
Donut hairs.
Oh, God. This sounds terrible.
It's like you found a hair on your Krispy Kreme. What the fuck is this?
That's terrible. That's the worst. Because donuts are delicious.
Oh my god, I can't stop.
They're the best. You know, Krispy Kreme does Uber Eats. You get them delivered. Yeah.
Give me a second.
Yeah, hi. Can I get 7 dozen?
Ugh.
Put it on the company credit card that we don't have. I'm gonna give this beer. I really like it. I'm gonna do 4.08.
You just had to had to 0.8 up me.
Yep. 0.08.
0.08.
Yeah, like literally.
Not even a point.
Not even a point.
Fucker.
I know.
God.
That's because I hate you. Four. I'm just gonna grade Ben. 4 donut hairs. God, it's so uncomfortable to even say. Like when you say it, you're like, like a hairball, like donut hair. That's my rating of this beer.
Oh boy.
Arizona Wilderness really brought it home today. They really showed up.
Yeah,
For
shit was
this
really good. Their
episode.
shit's changing all the time. So if you're in the area and you're not from Arizona, get out there as soon as you can because their stuff is constantly changing.
Yep.
Like a month from now, their menu will be completely different.
Indeed.
So get out there.
Indeed. So, joke. Oh, I got a good one. It's a knock-knock joke. Who you got to start it?
Knock knock.
Who's there? You get it? Because you don't know what to say.
God, that is.
Now that the ladder of life has been strung, you might think of sweeps on the bottommost rung. But I spends me time in the ashes and smoke. In this whole wide world there's no happier bloke. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiree. A sweep is as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. Allow me a kiss and I'll shake hands with you.